and we are here to celebrate the release of Humanoids.
Yes, because we are humanoids.
We are humanoids.
We're releasing us.
All right, so the DLC, the Species Packs, which is our second Species Pack, but arguably much bigger than the last one.
It does a lot of interesting things. So humanoids is also kind of our the things you guys wanted pack.
Yeah.
Because it's like we kept, we want the chips from the loading screen, we want these guys, we want more humanoids, we want more voices, we want these, and we're just like, why don't we take all of these things that you say that you want and we put them in a pack and we sell them? How's that? And apparently people like that for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah,
it's coming out in 29-ish minutes, and the reception has been really great so far. I'm very happy. So we're gonna go through some of the new features here today, and then we're gonna do a party popper, which I've forgotten to get from the bookshelf, but it'll be fine.
Things will work out.
Yeah, everything's gonna be all right.
Everything will be fine. And I think the team will be coming down as well.
Yes.
Celebrate with us.
I have asked Jamie to kick them downstairs, so we'll see if he manages.
All right, so. With humanoids, obviously we have a bunch of new portraits. We have so humanoid is basically a category we added back in Leviathans, where it was just a few portraits because it's something people wanted, and that was just free. And that will of course continue to be free. So we have the human portrait that the game shipped with. We have these guys, these. The first 5 basically are still just free for everyone. And then we have added 10 more humanoids in the Humanoids Species Pack. Go figure.
These are some of my favorites, especially the one you're hovering over right now.
Yeah,
he's very cool. They're kind of androgynous. It's fine.
No, I think they have a variant. I'm not sure why.
Do they? Maybe we're playing on a.
Yeah, I think like because you had sort of the wrong version loaded up.
Let me see if I can pull up the right version.
Okay, there's some. Oh, now it's working.
Okay.
I don't know. It was weird. We're okay. So basically, all of the humanoids should have the male and female variants. Yeah, so you have like different horns, different face shape, etc.
Nice.
You have the like satyrs / what you want to call them, the space satyrs.
Yeah, space demons.
Yeah, space demons. You have the space
halflings.
Halfling / gnome / Ferengi.
Yeah. Yep. The guys from the loading screen?
The loading screen aliens, who are the new pre-scripted empire based on. That's one of the things we really just wanted to take all of the things in the loading screens and actually get them into the game.
Yep.
We'll be looking at this in a little while ago. They're called the Vor Technocracy.
Yep.
And they also have an advisor. We have the eyeless dudes. They are creepy.
They are, but they're really very, very cool.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, it's probably what we would call the space orc if we didn't have the space orc.
Yeah, of course.
And then we have
these guys.
These guys with the very direct stare.
The big ones. We don't want the tiny ones. They're terrible. Or the tiny one.
Yeah. No. We want the serious business.
Yes. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I love this. The stare. It's just like, I am judging you.
Yes.
She is judging you.
Yeah, she looks very I don't want to say xenophobic, but she definitely looks xenophobic.
Yes, judgmental. She's not xenophobic. She's just like. She just has high standards.
Judgmental? Is that not a thing? Maybe not.
And we have the.
Can you mute me for a moment, Nurgle? Go on.
And then we have the people who probably, as my girlfriend put it, must have some difficulties designing pillows. We have space dwarfs.
Yay!
And
space dwarfs.
And female beards.
Yeah, of course. Female dwarfs have beards.
Neck beards.
Everyone knows this.
Yes. We have emo space orc.
Yep.
Of course, everyone's favorite. You know, it's
my favorite.
It's not a face. She is authoritarian.
Yeah.
It's who she is.
I'm contemplating setting up an Orcs versus Human galaxy somehow.
Yeah. And then of course we have the Cyclops.
Yeah.
Who is also
very creepy.
This one is perfect for a Fallen Empire, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Especially the enigmatic observers just staring at you with that one eye like,
Oh god.
God, would you like to come to my Xeno Preserve? It's a perfect environment in which we can watch you.
That's very
As
creepy.
nature intended.
Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Jesus. Yes. So those are the 10 new portraits that
Yes.
are available.
And there's something going on with this. I don't know what.
Let's
but
see. I've loaded up the proper version here.
And they of course have clothes, color variants, all the usual things.
Yeah.
You have the you have the Atlantis version.
Yeah.
Cool.
I specifically unlocked it to see if we can
Sweet.
fix that, and then maybe you can fix that on that computer, and we'll switch back and forth.
It will be fine. Is there sound coming from this computer?
There's supposed to be.
Knowledge, discovery, compassion.
Okay, so another thing we added is that, the advisor voices we added in Synthetic Dawn were pretty damn popular.
Yes.
And so we have added a bunch more advisor voices. Specifically, we have themed them around 3 humanoid empires. We have themed it around the United Nations of Earth and the Commonwealth of Man, our human empires, and one that's themed around the new prescripted empire, the Vortechnocracy.
There we go.
So for the Commonwealth, we basically added what a lot of people requested, which was a alternative militarist voice that's more like disciplined, the hard-working soldier rather than the Klingon. And yeah,
Hull integrity failing, decompression imminent.
based around precisely that, and it's supposed to be, the sort of loyal soldier kind of air.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's definitely what people were asking from.
Chat says, "Oh, poor Sydney, you changed." Yes, that's Sydney Claire, the male Cyclops.
Yep.
It seems the sound is a bit quiet.
Yeah. Let's crank up the game volume a bit, and we can go over to my computer, and I can show the difference between female and male Cyclops. It's subtle, but
it's not a massive difference.
No.
Not all of them have massive differences,
No,
but
I mean,
it's more of a. We wanted a variance, like some who are pretty damn different, some who aren't that different. Just like with these guys, they have different shapes on their horns.
Yeah, and the eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
The guys have bigger noses. Yeah, it's the way it is. What else was there? Yeah, I think that was it. Was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, so switch back.
Yep.
Cool. And then we have the diplomat.
Knowledge, discovery, compassion, integrity, and hot tea.
No references there.
No, of course.
And it's based around the United Nations of Earth, because we have the Xenophile, and I love the Xenophile voice, but we wanted a more dignified version.
Absolutely.
That, the dignified diplomats basically going into space, being all, yes, we are doing this for all species.
Of course.
Not at all based on anything in any sort of popular sci-fi media. Definitely not.
No, of course. It's original character, don't steal.
Exactly. And then we have the new prescripted empire, the Vortechnocracy, and their advisor voice, which is the Technocrat.
No great advance is made without great sacrifice. No great advance is made without no great advance. The blind masses must be led down the path.
I have a hard time hearing.
Yeah, can you crank it for us as well? Because with the new mixer, which is an amazing piece of technology, we can actually adjust sound levels differently in our ears than what goes out to stream. And it's kind of awesome.
The laws of science govern all.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Now, will you require Synthetic Dawn to get these voices?
No, you will not, in fact. The base system is not locked behind any kind of DLC. In fact, you can mod it to make voice sets of your own, which a bunch of people didn't know. And there's actually some voice mods, I believe, on the workshop, mostly anime ones, because that's how mods work.
I mean, Dash Buy-in is still the best voice, so...
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Vor is sort of... we took the idea that we started looking at those portraits and we were like, those implants or rather like the hair that they had kind of looked cybernetic, and all of their like the city view and the ships, it looks very like scientific, dispassionate. So we took the inspiration from there, and we basically made this authoritarian, dispassionate society that is, you know, advancement at all costs. Everyone is just a cog in the machine. The machine is the only thing that matters. So the war evolved during an extended interglacial period on their home planet Heverian, which eventually began its cyclical transformation back to a lifeless globe of ice. The rapidly changing environment forced the war to adapt using technology and science, united under the draconian rule of a chief scientific officer to sacrifice their individual freedoms and enhance their bodies with rudimentary cybernetics to survive. Having conquered a planet that once threatened to freeze them out of existence, the war now had their sights set on the stars. Essentially, you know, a lot of them died, and they took to extreme measures to stay alive, to be able to use their planet, and their society radically transformed into what you have now.
But they're not cyborgs.
They are not cyborgs exactly. It's more that the portrait, like,
it fits their characters.
Yeah, it fits their character. Maybe one day we could add a sort of background civic for that, but that's sort of outside the scope of this update. This is more of a, you know, they have cybernetics as a means of, that's the thing they needed to become who they are today. Yeah. And it would be fairly natural to take, you know, synthetic ascension with them, but it's not like you have to.
No. I mean, even semi-cyborgs can adapt the glory of the shroud.
Indeed. And of course you have the new humanoid ships.
Yes.
And
which are my favorite ships right now.
Yeah, same. I am playing with them right now because we have merged them into the Cherry internal build.
Of course.
And the humanoid city, which I also like a whole lot.
Yes.
So we're actually going to start with these guys.
Ooh. Fantastic. Synthetics are too mainstream. Jamie wants us to know that the finger is hovering over the release button.
Oh, of course.
Just teasing us a little bit.
So, we're now in game with the humanoids. And
all right. We can turn the game volume back down again.
Glorious humanoid
they are so good.
Yep. And these are like, people have called them knockoff Star Destroyers. Yeah,
well, I wasn't gonna say...
It's sort of the same shape, but they're more based on the ships we had in the loading screen. The idea is that we wanted these sort of smooth, futuristic lines. Yeah. Because I really like the mammalian ships, but they're very utilitarian. They're very, you know, brutal.
Yeah, which fits for that kind of...
It fits if that's what you want, but we wanted to make... We didn't feel like there was a ship set besides like the avian one, which was very futuristic. Elegant.
Yeah.
And the avian one is very avian.
Yes.
So you can use it, but it feels like a little odd. So we know that this is something that people wanted. They wanted this sort of elegant Western sci-fi. Yeah. Elegant is the word we keep coming back to.
Very nice. And here we have the station, the spaceport.
Yes.
It's very... Yeah, it's... I mean, I think elegant is probably the best way
It's a nice word.
Yeah.
So, open up your console and type in research_technologies.
Come on. There we go.
Here we go.
And let's build some... oh yeah, we want that as well. Here we go. Okay, let's
start with, upgrade that stuff and open up the ship designer once that's done.
Ship designer?
Here you go. And now you can look through them.
Ah, here we go.
So you have the destroyer. Rather the Corvette. You got the destroyer.
We have... ooh, the cruiser looks very cool.
Yeah, I really like the cruiser.
I really like that huge battery.
Actually, when I first posted a picture of those, the textures weren't final.
Okay.
Because I was in late, and I was like, I'm just going to post a teaser. Or rather, like, I was after everyone had left, and I was supposed to teaser, and it was like, yeah, it's all done on the board, so of course I can post it. And then one of the artists next morning was like, the textures weren't done! So I had to post a new one. Yeah, but they look awesome.
They do look awesome.
They do look awesome.
And then we have battleships. Whew. I mean, if we consider that that like these, well, these are missiles, but still are about the same shape as these, kind of puts it into perspective how massive the battleship is.
Yep. No, I really, really, really like these ships. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's definitely my favorite shipset now.
Ooh.
And we have a construction ship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love seeing these little guys flying around.
The colony ship.
Of course, definitely inspired by our internal art as well.
Yeah. Oh, science ship.
Yes. Oh, zoom in on it. You can see the ball spinning.
I can't.
Okay, we'll have to.
This is the closest I can get.
We'll have to show it in game, but
Well,
yes,
you can see. You
it.
can see it.
It's
It's very
got a
nice.
trackball.
Of course, nerds have trackballs. That's the thing. That's the way it is. Transport ships, very yeah, sleek and like.
Yep.
Defense platforms. Very nice. Oh. And another.
Another defense platform.
Well, the station.
And even
the
bigger defense
function.
platform.
Oh my god. Oof. Yeah.
And we're now putting together the star bases for Cherry as well. But that's for later.
Yeah. People are actually asking, so if you fly under the ship, how does it shoot?
It rolls.
It roll. Do a barrel roll. Just shoot. Shoot everything. Brilliant design, in my opinion.
Of course.
All right.
Or, you know, it obviously, it's like a ship on Earth, you know, it shoots up and then the gravity brings the projectiles down.
Yeah,
I think that's how it works in space.
Yeah, that's how it works in space as well. I mean, the ships do fall when they die, so that makes sense that there is gravity in this alternate universe.
Are you saying there isn't gravity? Are you saying gravity works differently in space? I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, technically no. It's all just gravity.
Precisely.
Do fighters and bombers also have humanoid designs?
Yeah, of course. Everything has. Like,
but we can
go ahead and close the window, and you can go look at. Oh yeah, you don't start with mining stations in your system, so we can't look at that.
Not yet.
But you know, you have spaceport modules. You have yeah.
What is it? Instant.
Okay, so first do communication, so we won't have a million pop-ups, and then do survey.
Communications have been established with an alien empire.
Don't want to
Surrender is a good one.
Yeah. Okay, let's. There we go. Let's build some mining
Do you have
station.
instant build on? I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Construction complete.
There it is.
Here you go.
Very nice.
Sound the Third asks, is there visual variety in the different sections of the ship? Yes. Let's go ahead and show that.
Okay.
So open up pause. And open up the ship designer. Everyone is closing the borders to us because they're jerks.
Yep. Got that.
Switch to the battleship.
Battleship.
And change one of the sections.
So. Ooh.
Yeah, precisely. It's good if you have it on the bow.
Yeah.
You already had the carrier core.
Did I?
Yes.
Damn it.
But yeah, you can see it varies. Like the carrier core has a little fighter base and.
So. Yeah.
And the visuals also depends on which turrets you have put there.
That's
So yes,
awesome.
there's a bunch of different visuals.
Fantastic. And this is why it takes so long to make a new ship set.
It's precisely. It's like a lot. It's a lot more than people think, because people think that like, oh no, it's just one model for a ship. No, it's like just look at a battleship. I think it has 11 different possible sections, and then it's like the turrets, and they all have to fit together. And there's a lot of work that goes into a ship set, put it like that.
Yeah.
People tend not to think about science ship, construction ships, mining stations.
Defense platforms, all three of them.
Many. All the modules for spaceports.
Yeah.
Because spaceports also look different based on what you have built on them, which people might not know.
Let's build a couple of things then. Just to...
And if you zoom in on it...
Just gonna let it build...
that's not the...
It's a very puny spaceport. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, you can see that precisely the visual models actually reflect what you put on the station. And similarly, it works the same way with star bases, is that star bases look different in Cherry based on what you have built on them.
Yeah. There we go. That's awesome.
Yep.
Fantastic. Right. So we have a few more minutes before the game is supposed to be released. What else should we show off?
Yeah, I mean, let's see if we got any humanoids in the context list. Because they will make noises.
That is true. Let's see.
Filter out the primitives, because you can't talk to them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so here we have one, the Savante Theocracy.
Go ahead and communicate.
Can we pump that up? Let's, here we go. Let's see if we... That was...
Worse. Oh. Purify it worse.
Of course! Purify the dwarven the universe.
They're mad at us for making them all die in the War Fortress.
Oh, no. Oh my god.
Like, this is a complete misrepresentation of your of our culture. You all have to die.
There we go.
That's another one. Still judging you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. And it's xenophobe, so I guess you're right.
Yeah.
It's xenophobe.
Exactly, told you.
I mean, there we have it. Proof.
Also, we didn't mention that there are 3 new songs in this DLC.
Oh, yes, there is. So there's new music, which is basically remixes of old songs.
Yes.
They're really neat.
Made by our head of music, Tobias. So I think they may have been playing during the stream at some point, because I do have them in the playlist. Yeah, that's really awesome. 7 minutes to Space Dwarfs. Yes, exactly. About 7 minutes, give or take.
Roughly, I think at any minute the at least 1.9 patch should come up, but
yeah,
that's just some bug fixes.
Exactly. Nothing else in that. It's completely empty of all other things. Actually...
I mean, actually, we should just clarify, in case someone has somehow missed it, that 1.9 is just a small patch. It just has some... It's just a patch we're releasing to be able to release humanoids, basically, and we bundle some bug fixes in there that people wanted, but it got none of the big things that are coming in the Cherry update. All of that is coming in the Cherry update at a
later date
we're not ready to talk about.
Yes, later date. Can we say before or after Christmas?
I mean, it's not this year.
It's not this year. Good. I was... Yeah. Arden in
we will not
rooms.
be home for Christmas.
Yep, I'm sorry. Sorry, the Vor Technocracy, you will have to wait with the new things. Sorry, Cherry, I suppose. Yeah. See, someone was asking about rooms.
Oh, yes. No, there's no new rooms, because the rooms are based on, like, AI personalities, and there's no new AI personalities. So typically we'll add those as we add AI personalities.
Yeah.
This is portraits, and a humanoid room isn't necessarily something that makes sense, because humanoids can be really anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's
so what will you be using for your have you been playing with any of the new humanoid portraits?
I haven't. I have so I've been kind of busy trying to do other things, and I normally, other than streaming, I don't really have to work with Stellaris, because Marcus, the marketing producer on Stellaris, is really good at doing what he does. He's been doing it for a long time, so I don't need to assist as much as I do in other brands. But I do love these guys. They are quite cool.
So what do you feel the ethics is? What's the canon? I mean,
yeah.
you've now established canon ethics for the judgmental reptilian, not reptilian, judgmental lizard human. Why do I keep saying lizard? Sorry. I am very tired today. So excuse any weird things.
Yep.
The snake person.
They're obviously spiritualists, because they're demon people.
But not fanatic spiritualists. They're just
not fanatic.
They're just kind of into being a demon.
Yeah, kind of low key. Militarist, of course.
Okay.
But also, xenophile because they want to bring everyone under their thrall.
Okay.
It's actually
So
I'm
they're
gonna
a bit
change that
Blorgish?
to yeah.
You made the religious Blorg demons.
Sort of. The canon is out still. It's kind of murky whether it's xenophile or authoritarian.
I mean, if you go authoritarian, you can get the God Emperor Civic.
That's true. That's true.
You can have like a
I?
demon lord. Imperial cult.
Oh yeah, of course. Are you sure?
Oh, you need to pick Imperial. You need to pick
Oh,
the
yeah,
authority.
of course. It's very
Hard to
confusing.
have an Imperial cult without an Emperor. I mean, you
There we
can,
go.
but it's somewhat confused.
Yeah, of course.
Now you're a divine quotation marks
Yeah.
empire.
This is the canon Blondorian demon empire, right here, and of course. No, I changed my mind.
They're spiritualists.
Yeah.
Machines are an affront to nature. These profane constructs must
Can we
not
make
be
like a
allowed
special
to
voice
evolve.
pack?
I feel like the authoritarian one would work.
Yeah.
Here. Up on the right.
There it is.
Descent is forcefully discouraged.
There we go. Yeah, that's the perfect one. Can we make a special voice pack just for me where we have the spiritualist lines but read out by this guy?
So you want a, inquisitor personality.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could do a alternative spiritualist one at some point.
Yeah.
Now we have done alternative, like xenophile, militarist, and materialist.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I do definitely think that given how much people have liked the voices and given how positive the reception of voices have been both in Synthetic Dawn and in this Species Pack, I think we will continue to add new voices. I also think it's a nice thing to have this sort of alternative takes
If the team
on the
is
ethics.
waiting outside, you can tell them to come in.
All right.
Yeah. This time, so not last time, but the time before last that someone used these,
Yeah.
they sort of aimed it towards the door. It ended poorly.
So
all right.
Aim it upwards this time.
Okay, I'm standing here because I was out of frame last time.
I'm gonna slump down so everyone can be seen.
Where's your skin?
Not here, actually.
It's being used for
Have
something
you
else.
shedded?
Yes, I have shadowed and somebody took it away, actually.
What?
Yeah, it's not here in
That's
the room.
horrible. What?
Yeah. No, it's
Can we
just
get everyone in frame?
different location.
Okay, someone has skinned the Kuma-kun.
Scoot in more. Scoot in more. Not everyone is in frame.
I want to be in frame. Oh.
I'm at the
You
edge.
need to duck down.
Come on, get in.
All right.
Come on.
So, actually, Jamie, is it out?
It's out.
It's out.
All right.
Woo!
Woo!
All right. Slice Humanoids is out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Go play it right now. We will be back with Artificial Alliance in just a moment. Goodbye.